Celtic's trip to take on St Mirren on Saturday afternoon may be at serious risk of being affected by Storm Claudia. With Hearts not playing until Sunday, the Bhoys are aiming to close the gap at the top of the Premiership table to just 4 points, before their rivals get the opportunity to answer back. However, with a yellow weather warning issued by the Met Office on Thursday, the game itself could even be in doubt. Storm Claudia has caused chaos across the UK so far this week, and there are several matches in both the Scottish and English pyramids that will likely be at risk this weekend. Even Newcastle vs Manchester City could be affected, with the warning largely stretching across the northeast of England and then into Scotland. Wilfred Nancy is the firm favourite to take the Celtic job on a permanent basis, with an appointment expected to arrive in the coming weeks. As a result, interim boss Martin O'Neill could be heading towards his final few assignments in charge of the team, and he will still be at the helm for Saturday's trip to face St Mirren. However, there is still an element of doubt as to whether Celtic's game will actually go ahead. The Met Office have issued a yellow weather warning for snow and ice across the majority of the north of Scotland, and while it doesn't extend as far south as Paisley at present, that could easily change before kickoff. Conditions have been disruptive all week, and if that weather warning is extended on Friday or Saturday morning, then it could easily create a potential risk of the pitch being frozen at the Smythe Stadium. St Mirren haven't had a home game postponed since February 2020. Celtic will be preparing to transition into Nancy's reign, and O'Neill can certainly aid that by ensuring that he continues to produce positive results in the Premiership campaign. The 73-year-old looks set to get another chance to notch 3 points this weekend, despite the weather concerns that have been shared by the Met Office. St Mirren haven't seen one of their home games postponed due to the weather conditions since way back in February 2020, when a waterlogged pitch prevented their clash with Hearts from going ahead, according to Sky Sports. With that in mind, the chances of the game being called off this weekend appear relatively slim, regardless of the chaos that Storm Claudia has caused of late.